I think the music almost tells its own story when you listen through it, at least to like the first ending, because after that it gets a little mixed up. But because of the way that leitmotifs are developed through the music, there's so
Mm-hmm.
many callbacks to earlier parts in the soundtrack that it
Mm-hmm.
feels like you're listening to a full blown musical almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Since the
well,
characters have their own themes that are so well expressed,
mm-hmm. And
it's
I
like,
mean
oh,
the
this is Undine's in this situation because her theme comes up.
the thing is, I think a part of the thing that made the music so memorable and so well weaving into the story, well, like weaved so well into the story, is because characters design was also amazing on so many different levels. The story part of the character design, the actual like pixel art,
Oh yeah,
and like everything was so memorable. You know, like look at a character like Sans. Like he's got pink slippers on. And you look at that and it's like, why?
and
It's
then
like there's like
he's
little
the short
quirks
dude
like
paired
that.
with the really tall dude cliche, and it just works
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah, so like these things like they just like because it reminds me of the concept of wabi-sabi, right? You know that concept, right?
I know the phrase. I'm not sure what the actual concept is.
Well, pretty much like here's one little story that um illustrates it very well. Like in Japan you have um the Zen rock gardens, right?
Yeah,
And then like you would have the apprentice, you know, clean up the rock garden and make it immaculate, right? And so you'd use the rake and whatnot and make like everything nice and even and whatnot and clean out all the different things and whatnot. And so like one day this one apprentice was just like cleaned it up, got it all immaculate, showed it to his master, and then the master was like, hmm, it's not perfect yet. And then he went over to the tree and just hit it once, and like three leaves fell onto the rock garden. And then he's like, now it's perfect. See, it's like the it goes. It's also the main idea behind the art of kitsuki. You know what kitsuki is?
nope.
It's the art of taking broken pottery and fixing it with gold.
Okay, I do know that actually. Yeah,
Yeah. So, and using gold to say that the flaws are the perfection of the piece, you know, like making the
yeah,
flaws the main focus, you know. And that's like the whole idea of wabi sabi is that um perfection isn't real perfection. A flawed perfection is actually perfection, you know. And so
very
I
cool.
think, I mean, that's like the one of the main tenets of characters design, to be honest. Like think of all the any character, any of the most like uh the best written characters ever,
They've all got a
any,
flaw, at least one.
they all got a flaw. And to be honest, like there's a reason that I think Mickey Mouse is not like a good character. Like I don't think Mickey Mouse is a good character because like think about it. He's starting to like slowly fade into the background because Mickey Mouse is just like Mario. I think that's also why people don't really like Mario as much as like Luigi. I love Luigi, but Mario, it's like he's so perfect he seems like a dick, right? It's the same thing kind of with Mickey Mouse. It's like, yeah, he's like the face of Disney, and actually I would argue that he isn't anymore. Like he's just so perfect that it's like fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that's also why South Park like made him into an evil mastermind, you know?
yeah,
So like I think
just to give him
that's,
a little bit of a flaw.
I mean,
Mickey Mouse
I
is such a
wonder.
template character. He can just kind of fit in anywhere, was basically what Walt did with him.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, because like there's
Yeah.
Three Musketeers version of Mickey Mouse. He's got like a million other versions.
Hmm. Well, like I think people like flaws in characters because it reminds them of their own humanity. So
Yeah,
like I, I I'm willing to bet that more people like Luigi than Mario. Like it at least if you get to know both of their characters, because like Mario is kind of a non-character, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a self-insert character. Anybody could be Mario.
Yeah, like he doesn't have any personality, but like Luigi and Wario, like, and then Waluigi, like all of them have like a certain, they got, I mean, especially Wario and Waluigi, they are just like, the bad, not bad, like super bad guys, but like not the good guys kind of thing. It's kind of like the ugly part of the good, bad, and ugly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Did you ever play
And
the Wario Land games?
oh yeah, dude. I
I
played
played so much Wario Land 3 on my Game Boy Advance.
well, I